guys, welcome to Entertainment Log with Tobioba on Teptv. So here in Teptv studio, we decide to do some analysis on the ongoing African Cup of Nations. And today with me, I have some football enthusiasts from around the globe. I have from Stettin, Poland, I have Moses Damilola Adebisi from Baltimore. I have Segun Ajayi, and I have from Nigeria here, I have Owolabi Abimbola. Welcome. Welcome, Damilola.
Hi, hello.
Hello. And I also have Segun Ajayi from Baltimore, and I also have Moses Damilola from Stettin, and they will be joining us soon. Welcome, Damilola. So what can you tell me so far before the others join us on this call? What can you tell me so far on the ongoing African Cup of Nations? What has been your morale so far on the game?
Initially, I'll be honest, I did not go into the competition with high hopes because the timing coming in between the Premier League season and whatnot, I was like, how is it going to be like? But so far, the first match was nice. Cote d'Ivoire match 2-0. It was nice. Some really sweet goals. But I think as the tournament progresses, it has gradually improved. The quality of football has been very excellent. And I think Senegal and Cape Verde have been the most impressive. Cape Verde in particular. Their last match, they scored some crazy goals. Like the first goal from like 45, 50 yards out, free kick over the wall. Second goal was an absolute banger. So the thing is, everybody love an underdog story. So I want Cape Verde to go as far as possible, but I don't think they can win it. But I would love them to see how far they can go. But my money is on Senegal. I want Senegal to win the trophy. I think they would win the trophy. They look good enough to win it. That's my opinion.
All right, thank you, Damilola, for that introduction. So, Damilola is going with Senegal. So, Segun, who will you be going with in this? Who has been giving you that vibes of the game in this African Cup of Nations?
Okay, so first things first, I think most of what he has said are kind of the things that I've noticed. So, I would say that the African Cup of Nations actually started. The first match was quite good. So, I enjoyed what I saw from Ivory Coast. But at the end of the day, when I saw their display against Nigeria, I was disappointed. So, fine, I'm a Nigerian, but then I was kind of disappointed. But what I would say is there are two teams that I can almost bet that would be in the final. So, I discovered that if you look at it, the Afcon has been trying to put up like this classical kind of thing for their past Afcons. And it has worked for them. For example, in all honesty, the last Afcon was just a narrative between Salah and Mane.
Okay.
Egypt was not necessarily good, in my own opinion, but they got to the final. And if you study Afcon very well, there are two characteristics for you to get into the final of Afcon. I'm sorry to say, fine, it may not be the strongest competition in the world, but there are two characteristics. Number one is that it must be a team. And then number two is that you must have those flashy names. So all of the teams that have won the Afcon always have those two characteristics. I think the last team that did not have one of the characteristics was Zambia. And Zambia still had the best striker in the entire tournament that season. It was in 2012. And they won it. The guy practically scored, I think, like maybe close to 10 goals in the entire Afcon. He was that good. So they built the team around him and they won the Afcon. So if you look at what the category I just told you, that you must be a team and then you must have those flashy players. There are only two teams that stands out for me. And that's Senegal and Morocco. And if you look at the way they did the group draws, they intentionally put Senegal in the first half and put Morocco in the second half. Meaning that if all things go according to plan, both teams will end up in the final. So that's my own opinion. So I seriously feel that it's going to be Senegal versus Morocco. This is where I slightly differ. Personally, I want Morocco to win. So that team is too good to not win a title. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If I can step in for a while, I would. Now, this is where I would totally differ. I think the Moroccan team, they will end up being like the Salah team of Egypt.
Yeah, I see
Flashy,
that.
nice football and whatnot, but they won't really achieve much at the end because this Egyptian team, this current one, yeah, funny enough, they look good after Salah got injured against Ghana. Because with Salah on the pitch, they kind of over depend on him a little bit too much. When he left, Mohamed stepped up. Sweet, very nice goals and very nice team. But I think the Moroccan team, they are a little bit too much like the European team in terms of
Yes.
tiki taka, nice football.
Yes.
But this is Africa. The first criteria to win it, you must be physically strong. No matter how sweet football you play, if you can't go the distance physically with your opponent, you get you I don't know, you get like they'll drop you off at somewhere around, along the line. So I think the Moroccan team are nice. They play good football, structured, you understand, and some really nice players. But I don't think personally they can win it. And I don't want them. I want Senegal to win it. So I don't want them to win it. I want Senegal to do like the back-to-back kind of something. I think that team is.
Yeah.
And their federation owing coaches' salary.
I feel that Senegal is going to win it. However, like I said, I'm just of the opinion that the Moroccan team, like I said, there are two criteria for winning Afcon that I've seen. I get the physical part of Afcon, but Algeria also won this Afcon 2 years ago, as in the two competitions ago, and they were not physical. They were just playing beautiful football, and they had the names. So Morocco too also plays beauty. They are like Europeans, to be honest. In short, there are several times when they've told us that they are not even Africans. So
the Arabs.
So they play that beautiful football, and then they have the names. So those two things qualify. The place where I feel they might come short is that Senegal already has the know-how. If you look at the last final between Senegal and Egypt, naturally Senegal should win that final by 3-0.
Yes.
But the game ended 0-0. Why? Because Egypt was so compact, disciplined, and then they were tight and they just pushed it to penalties. So I think that can be where Senegal tries to edge it. But I really want Morocco to win it.
There's this thing with the Senegal team right now. The coaches are not being paid. So I don't know, it's a feel good story, I guess. Like the Nigerian, I think Olympic team, same team. So when the players have to sponsor themselves and this, that, and I think the last one Nigerian one with Stephen Keshi, Sunday Mba. I think there was some story too with Mikel having to sponsor the team, or maybe it's a different tournament. But I don't know. But I want Senegal to win it. I like what they play. I would have said Cape Verde, but I
like the Cape Verde story too.
Like I've always had a team for them.
In my own opinion, they are the best team at the moment. But the problem is, like I said, you need two criteria to win the Afcon. You need the team, and you also need the names. They don't have the names. So when they come up against Ivory Coast, for example, I'm just as an example, they come up against an Ivory Coast. The one thing I like about them is that because they play as a team, they don't fear anybody. So they just go ahead. But when you have those small margins, because if you go and check Afcon ends up maybe 1-0 to 1, all those very small tiny margins. So when it comes to those tiny margins, that's where they will fall short. And I feel they won't go beyond the quarterfinals, in my own opinion. So
yeah, but we've seen 3-0s, we've seen 3-0s, we've seen this year is quite different, I think.
That's because we just started. By the time you get to the group stages, a lot of African countries will prefer to play the entire 180 minutes and then go to penalty. Because naturally, I don't see any reason why they should come. The 2 goals they considered against Guinea-Bissau were sloppy. Very sloppy goals. They won the match.
Yeah, I think 4-2, 3-2 or something like that.
But they should not have considered ultra defensive. And then
it's funny how none of us going for Nigeria. Why?
I will tell you a fun fact. Nigeria has the highest number of third place finishes in Afcon.
Yes. I saw that. Last tournament. I saw that.
So we always finish third. And the problem with Nigeria is that, like I said, there are two criteria that I have seen based on my own personal research that wins Afcon. Number one, you need to have the names. And number two, you need to have the team. The sad reality is that Nigeria has always had the names, especially this current crop of players, but we
Oh
don't have
yes.
the team. We never
I
have
would.
the team. The
I
last
would.
time we had the team was the time we won it.
Yes, Stephen Keshi,
We
late
had the names
Keshi.
and we had the team. So you can mention Sunday Umba. Umba was not a name, but he was part of the team. But
Yes.
there were other players in that team that were names, like Mikel, like the other guys that were around the place. So that's where, in my own opinion, this current squad is not even as good as the last one that finished third. So
This team is
yeah,
good. This team, okay,
they are
this
not.
team is maybe slightly loaded. Like they have a very good attack, but some dodgy midfielders are not so. The
Yeah,
defense is okay. The goalkeeper
so
is,
that
well. The new guy is good. The previous
I like the
goalkeeper
keeper.
was,
I like the keeper for a start because I
yes.
think it's good that we had a change of keepers. We've suffered a lot.
Uzor was not just it.
We've suffered a lot concerning being a goalkeeper. But the defense, in my own opinion, is not good. I'll be sincere with you. I like the sentiment around them, trusted Kong, but in my own opinion, they are very good low block defenders. So they are not good for a team that wants to play attacking football. So you have a team that we have so many attackers. Let's tell ourselves the truth. We have so many attackers. Paul
Yes.
Ineche, the guy in Nottingham Forest. A lot of attackers. We have a lot of good defense. Because when you play attack, you were playing 5-4-1. That's what we're playing. 5-4-1. Just to make sure that Ivory Coast, in short, the only shot on target we had in that match was the goal. So really say that we have the best striker in.
And it's not about your
We have
argument.
so it's what is paining me.
All right. Thank you, guys. Sorry to cut you short. So I have Olabi here with you in the studio. We have to take his own intake too on this ongoing African Cup of Nations. I know Shegun Atabola has a lot to say, but we would like to take your intake.
Players kind of play individually. And from the last match we
I
played,
am agree.
it's quite it's quite sad that we're playing two midfielders. We're playing 5-2-3, not 4-5-4-1. We're playing 5-2-3. We only have and Munyeka Lucas. And our midfield was so empty. He wasn't creative at all. And when you have a creative midfield, he's always going to be nonsense. So Nigeria is not even on my own book for challenging the Afcon. But surprises do happen. And so we can shock the world, the nation, or should I say the continent again, and come up with the trophy. But it is going to be very rare for Nigeria to go on with this. Then for Ivory Coast, I don't see Ivory Coast going anywhere because an Ivory Coast team that can't even beat a Nigerian team that plays like that. I doubt if they meet the likes of Morocco, Senegal, and the rest of them. They will definitely charge them and they'll be out of the competition. Well, Guinea Bissau is out of it. Equatorial Guinea, well, this Afcon, I've actually noticed something about this Afcon. Teams are surprising big teams, like underdogs are surprising big teams. So we can't say for now that these people can't even surprise any other team because from the look of things, nobody is here to play. Like everybody is very serious with the competition, and sincerely,
Yes.
Afcon this year has got it's not been as physical as it used to be. So maybe people are now being tactical than being physical. So that's another way to like. Hey, bad. Yeah, this is one. This is one funny thing. Like from beating Ghana to beating Mozambique. Yeah, Mozambique is actually another underdog, but Mozambique was able to draw Egypt, and then
Yes.
Cape quickly won the match. Like it was a comfortable win. So,
I tell you.
but like I think like Rochelle said the other time, you can't just look at them because they don't have the names like that. And there will be a time where you need those names to win matches. So maybe that is where they might just fall short. But Cape they need to be considered for this competition as well. Ghana, Ghana is not even playing anything that like
Nah.
quite
Big
encouraging.
disappointment.
Well, Egypt has been very sloppy, but we don't know since Mosala is not there now. there's no talisman. So everybody is able to express themselves the way they want to. If Musala is not going to play their third match against Cape Verde, that's going to be a very tough one. But since Cape Verde has qualified, they might just want to relax and
Okay,
if they
sorry,
could
will that be
win,
a quick one? Who
they
will you
will
be
take them
going
to
for?
the round of
Sorry, can
16.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I've actually been going for
Okay, in this,
Morocco because they play well.
okay.
Morocco
So
plays
we
Play
have
against
to
one.
go.
like the Europeans. Yeah, Morocco plays good football and like seriously, you can't just I believe it and their performance from the last World Cup was superb. And they still brought that
Okay.
same ginger to the Nations Cup now. So it is very, very difficult for them not to go far in this competition. It's very difficult. So Morocco, I'll be keeping Morocco up. Then Senegal is another challenger for it. Like they are contenders for the trophy too, but I'll go for Morocco. Morocco plays great football
All
than
right, all
most
right.
of the
Thank you,
teams.
Olabi. So you are going for Morocco. Chevy is going for Morocco. We only have the
Yeah.
mother that is going with Senegal.
Yes.
All right, you stick to that. So you are not talking about Nigeria. So I want us to talk about Nigeria. Where do you think Nigeria will be in this Africa Cup of Nations? So who
Do
is
you want me
going
to?
first? Okay.
Do you want me
Shay,
to
you
go?
Let's
can
just
go
tell you
first.
that.
Okay, so my answer is very simple: quarterfinals. Because for that side where Nigeria is the half, the first half, because Nigeria is within the first half, which is Group A
Yeah.
to D.
Group A. Yes.
Yeah, Group A to D. I see two teams that are getting to the semifinals. I see Senegal getting to the semifinal, and I see Algeria getting to the semifinal. Yeah, I know Algeria messed up in the first match, but those are the two teams I see getting to the semifinal. So
Okay.
Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Cape Verde, and all of the likes. Their last bus stop, in my own opinion, is quarterfinal. But if this Nigerian team can get to the semifinal, that would be an achievement. That's what I can say.
Okay, Damala, what do you think?
I would don't know slightly agree with Shegun here, but now I'm not. I don't have right now a mental image in my head how the structure is. But if we should meet either the Senegalese team as whenever we meet them, is when we are going out. Personally, is what I think. Whenever we meet any serious team, be it the Senegalese team, on my money, if we play the Cape Verde team and we play the way we played our first match, they will knock us out. Because our
Okay.
first match was, to me, disastrous. Against Ivory Coast, we rode our luck for a long period of time before we got that
Yeah.
penalty. So I think if we should play any team that has a semblance of structure or know what they want to do on the football field, they'll knock us out.
Yeah.
So I think I would say maybe quarterfinals. But if we are unlucky, I will play a team that knows what to do. Even the next round we are going out. But I would say maybe the quarterfinals. So let's not be gloomy. The team is good, but I don't think we have the right management to actually get the best out of that team. I don't think we're as bad as I don't know Shego and Olab is making them out to be. We are not good, but we're not that bad. I mean,
Okay.
worst team
I
has
get
won the
your point.
Afcon.
We are not good, but we are not that bad.
We're
Okay.
not
We're
that
in the
bad,
middle.
yes. Something
Okay,
like
even
that.
with the super stars that we have in our team, we are still in the middle. Okay.
Something.
I'll say God bless Nigeria. Okay, let's leave the teams for now. Let's leave the players. Who do you think, Ola, this question will be going to you. Who do you think will be the highest goal scorer in this African Cup of Nations? Who do you think will be the highest goal scorer?
That's a tough one. Before the tournament started, I was
Okay.
placing my bet on Oshimen because, like I said earlier, to me, he's arguably the top five best strikers in the country. I don't want to say he's the best striker in the world because there's a certain guy called Erling Haaland and there's a certain guy called Harry Kane. So those guys, in my own opinion, are better. But Oshimen is right up there. I would have actually placed my money that the first game we played, I think it was Equatorial Guinea,
Try
that we
again,
could
yes.
see had beaten them like 2-0, and then Oshimen got
Okay.
maybe the two goals. And then against Ivory Coast, I knew Ivory Coast was always going to be cagey, so maybe like 2-1 or 1-0, and Oshimen got the goal. But now someone has gotten an hat trick. So and Oshimen is yet to score more than
Yeah, the first one.
think I don't think I know anybody that's going to get the highest goal scorer. I feel, I feel, I feel that Baby could do it. That's the Baby of Cape Verde. Because if you watch the way Cape Verde plays, he's very instrumental in almost everything they do. The guy that got the hat trick for Equatorial Guinea, well, he's the highest goal scorer in Equatorial Guinea. So possibly he could do it because apparently he has the highest goals in Equatorial Guinea. So he now added three more goals to it. And fun fact, he's the first person to score hat trick in Afcon in the last 10 years or so. So that's where my money is. I would have said Oshima, but sadly Oshima can't win it. So
Okay, but
the person I would say anyway is Ismail Assar. So I didn't mention him initially, but it is Ismail Assar because that's the team that I think will get to the final. And currently, Ismail Assar of Senegal already has two goals. So I think if he gets like five more, he will win it.
okay, so what is looking at the best goal scorer for the Afcon? Okay, what which of the let me say which of the players, yes, that have gotten your mind and like, wow, where was this person before? Like got your attention. Which of the players gotten your attention? If it's Nigeria or any other country?
Definitely not Nigeria.
Okay.
But there is I can't pronounce his name right. Is it Onohai or something of Morocco, a midfielder, quite lanky. I saw him first at the World Cup when players were making the big move. He did not really move from his club in France. And I can't pronounce his name right. It's something Ouanhi. No, I can't pronounce
Okay.
him. But the Moroccan team, if you watch them play, is quite lanky, a midfielder, but he plays really, really nice. Like when he touched the ball, you feel something's gonna happen.
Okay.
Like I think to me, it's been the most impressive player for personally for me. It's been really, really good. Now, if you look at the other underdogs, Baby has been surprising so far. I did not expect that, but Baby is babying. But I think the Moroccan, I can't pronounce his name for my life. Like it's Onai or Onihi or something like that.
It's I think it's Onai.
I
Yeah,
think it's
it's the
Onai.
guy is a young guy. I think he's less than 23 or so. So he's
Yeah,
lanky.
very
He's
lanky,
also
but
yeah.
he moves really. His movement is light. Like his positioning. He scored. I think he scored a goal. Their last game. I think he scored one goal or so. But you see the way he moves. It takes like he's always in there amongst this for the Moroccan team. Yeah, that team is really good. But I think it's like the heartbeat. You take him out and the team struggles. Personally, my personal opinion. But he's been really, really impressive. I saw him at the World Cup and he's took the same form. I think after this tournament, a big club is coming for him. Like most definitely, I think so. Or at least an English team.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you very much. So, I'll be asking you this question. So, let's take a look at the host country, Ivory Coast. I know I've been hearing a lot of Senegal and Morocco. I've not heard about the host country. What do you think about the host country? Are they going to get to the quarterfinal, the semi-final, or they're going to get to the final? Let us say something. What do you think about Ivory Coast?
For Ivory Coast, I don't see them going far because, yeah, they do have big names in their squad. But if you see the way they play, they play like they don't have a course. Like they all playing most of these things are individual players, not team players. Look at the way they were playing against Nigeria. Once they get frustrated a little like this, like the moment they get frustrated, everybody starts making silly decisions, taking shots from one side. Instead of you to take calculating shots and everything. But because you're losing, you're down by just one goal that you could actually try play away. Nigeria was not even playing fantastic football. What if they meet a team that plays very well? Is this the same way you start taking shots from your own goalpost to the next goalpost? It makes no sense. So I don't see Ivory Coast going far in this competition because they might be those nations. They might have won their first match against Guinea-Bissau that Equatorial Guinea cracked
Okay.
4-2. Imagine they met Nigeria that doesn't have the structure and then it became very difficult. What if you meet teams that what if you meet teams like Morocco, teams like Senegal? If Cape Verde handles them, I believe they'll be battered. So I don't see Ivory Coast going beyond because I think they'll go to the next round. Best loser. There's no way those nations will move to the next round. Through best loser or whatever
Yeah.
way they get there. But the moment they get to the next round, I feel the teams will be encountering in the next round will be very, very tough for them. And I don't see them going beyond the round of 16. That's why I think five goals. Round of 16 is the max they can go to for me, sir.
Wow.
All right, thank you. So I've been hearing about Senegal, Morocco since we started this call, but nobody has mentioned Egypt with that enthusiasm. So what is
Ah,
happening to
ah,
Egypt?
ah. I would
Now,
say
I'll
for
tell you
now,
the question. Okay, Shegu wants to help us.
Personally, well, I have like a soft spot for Egypt, and obviously it's because of my allegiances. So when I
Mo
mean I have a
Salah.
soft spot for Egypt, it's because of Mohamed Salah. Because I cannot imagine that we would have such a very great player in Africa that would never win the Nations Cup. It would be very
Mm,
bad. So, but the truth be told, the Egypt of last Afcon is better than the Egypt of current time.
Yeah.
This
okay.
Egyptian team, I would be shocked if they go past quarter. I'm sorry to say.
Mm,
I would be
that's
shocked.
deep.
Why? Because when you look at the whole putting together, number one, they won't finish top of their group. Cape Verde is finishing top of the group. You sure Cape Verde has qualified already?
Yeah. 6 points.
Yeah, that's safe.
Okay.
Cape Verde has qualified already. That's number one. Number two is that since they are not finishing top of their group, it means they are going to meet a very tough opposition in the next round. And the prediction is that it's either they meet Equatorial Guinea or they meet Nigeria, depending on who finishes top. So obviously, do whatever you want to say about Nigeria. I feel this Nigerian team can beat that Egyptian team. So, and also with the fact that Salah is going to be missing 2 games, fine, they played better when Salah left, to be honest. But judging by the fact that Salah is going to be not be available for the next 2 games, meaning he's not going to be available for their last match. So I feel they will qualify anyways. He will not be available for their last match, and he will not be available for the round of 16. That round of 16, even if they meet Nigeria, as bad as Nigeria is, Nigeria will beat them. That's my own opinion. So I don't see Egypt going beyond the round of 16. And it's good for me so that okay, Salah can come back.
All right. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. So I really enjoyed this time with you guys. And what I'm thinking with me now is we should be looking out for Senegal and Morocco. So we'll be coming back here after African Cup of Nation and analyze if it's Senegal or Morocco. But if it's not Senegal or Morocco, I'll be expecting something from you guys because you guys said Nigeria and Egypt cannot. Because I was expecting Nigeria. I have faith in my country. You even have faith in your country. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming out here to analyze African Cup of Nations with me. I hope to see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
And a parting
Thank
shot.
you.
Cameroon has been
Okay.
woeful. I had to drop that. It was on my mind. I couldn't let it slide. Cameroon has been terrible. From the top to the bottom, that team is trash.
Okay, let me
You
just
don't
give
have
you
to
my
tell
own
them
final.
much.
I
Let
had
me
to
just
say
give you
it.
my own. Let me just give you my own final predictions. My final predictions is that the semi-finals, if everything go according to plan, Senegal is going to face Algeria, and Morocco is likely going to face. I don't know. I am thinking that they will likely face maybe a Burkina Faso because
Ah.
Burkina Faso is a team. The only thing that just they don't have is they don't used to have those star players, but they are
Yes.
it.
Yes. Always has
So
been.
they have always been a team. So I feel they would
That
face
is
Burkina Faso
very
and then Morocco will just edge them out and get to the final. While I see Senegal, of course, dealing with Algeria. Senegal will deal with them. So that's my own prediction.
All right, thank you. Well, I mean, do you have
but
your final prediction that you'd like to give
why
us?
is no one saying anything about Mali?
Mali.
I think Mali is going to be in the semi-final. Yeah, I have faith in Mali, even because playing the South African team that has always had structure and then South Africa plays a compact ball. Mali was able to edge them easily. And Mali, I think, will go far. So I expect Mali to be in the semi-finals ahead of Burkina Faso. So I'm seeing
Okay.
a Senegal, Morocco, Algeria, and Mali. So it's going to be two North, two West. Two North Africans, two West Africans in the semi-finals. That's right. I think Mali ahead of Burkina Faso. Mali plays very good football and they have names as well. It's not just about Burkina Faso doesn't have names, but Mali, when it comes to playing good football, they do. And then they have names in their squad as well. So I think Mali is going to go far. Cape Verde, what if Cape Verde shocks everybody? Because the way they play, they know what they are doing. I would say that
Yes.
that one thing, Cape Verde
Yes.
knows what they are doing. So they can, if they continue like this, challenge for that too. But who knows? A Nigerian team against Cape Verde or an Equatorial Guinea against Cape Verde is going to be.
You
Cape Verde is going to be in the quarterfinals. I think
okay?
this
So we're speaking with
quarterfinals,
Mali. So Mali is going to get the quarterfinal,
semi-finals.
semi-final.
Yeah, Mali will be in the
Okay.
semi-finals.
So I'm noting all this down, and when we are coming back on this call, I'm going to be bringing it back on table. It's a record.
No
All
problem.
right. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Shego. Thank you, Dabola. Thank you, Olabi, for the wonderful time. I really enjoyed myself. See you guys next time. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Like, yeah. Like,
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, thank you for joining. See you guys on the next edition. Bye.